Well, hello there and welcome tonight. Another stream of the xTool Squad. I'm your live host today. My name is Nicole. Nice to have you here. Um, yeah, as every Monday, I try. I'm gonna do an explore stream where we're gonna explore all the celebrations and events across the globe. Which is kind of funny because there's really a lot of special stuff going on. But for today, I'm not going to touch so much on all the silly things that are going on because I actually have one main topic that actually really excites me. It is special to me, and that is I'm gonna say it out there right away. It's Pride Month, and for me that is special. I have myself, I have a child who falls in this community. So, and I'm a very proud mom. I'm a very, very proud mom. I'm so proud that my child uh, dares to be who he is or wants to be. So, yeah, I think that that is just great. So, and I kind of want to do tonight's stream in honor um, of my kiddo, and yeah, I want to make like a nice design and make it on that. We will still touch up on the other things, of course, because otherwise my explore stream would not be the explore stream like I usually do it. um, but yeah, that's what I had in mind for today. um, Let me see. I think I have also some relaxed music for today, even semi prepared. Like, who am I and what have I done to Nicole, right? For the people that know me very well, they would be very surprised that I actually prepared all this. So, okay, you could already hear it. That's nice. I can see that it is on. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be too loud. So, um, yeah, lots of things going on. Past Saturday, I wanted to stream. I really wanted to stream so bad because I prepared something from last week's. As I said, we have been figuring out the new tools that are in Adam, which is really amazing. Those applications, they are really super handy. Um, where in December I have found myself really trying hard to create layered designs all but from scratch. And now they just popped out a super handy app for that that can help you with that. Um, what I wanted to show quickly, because I couldn't stream on Saturday because when I wanted to, my OBS bugged out and my PC crashed twice. So yeah, that's not good news. So I hope my PC will survive the year, but we're gonna see about that. So this is what I created. There you go. You can see it. It's even getting sharp today. Wow. I have a lucky day. So this is my Bogaborobo. A what? A Bogaborobo. Yes, this is the name I came up with to make it into something. Um, because it's very funny to let the AI think about, okay, what is a Bogaborobo? And then it just comes up with something. And actually, I had this creature. Uh, it came out on Adam with a similar creature, but this is the creature I got from a different app, and I have been changing my SVG file to have this one in. Now, there's a lot more that I did change about this. I want to say the app is truly amazing. especially when you have not that complicated. This one was really complicated, but it still is wise to do a lot of touching up on it, and I'm gonna show you why. I think I will do that first before I hop into the events. Okay, so maybe I should show that on my on my other camera that is going on my desk. So let me make a bit of space. There, putting on a little light, otherwise you can't see it. There, this should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna swap the cam. Let me see. I think I really removed one scene. That is really funny. Well, it's not really, but you know. Let me take this here. This can go. Oh no, I shouldn't have put that away. Shall I put the music on meanwhile, so you guys have something to listen to while I'm messing about? Ooh, that's loud. I hope you're not gonna hear it over my. So this should be fine, I think. Let me see. We were here. Okay. So now we're gonna swap the scene so you guys can see that. Yeah, I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was, but you know, I tried. There. Now, there. I think I fixed everything. So what you can see here. Let me also pull up my xTool Studio. Look, there it comes instantly. So I will show you guys here. This one is what I made, and you can see on my file here, I have been puzzling around a little bit because what happened and what you can see is that it made like really nicely all these separate layers. Let me lay them out a little bit for you. So this is like a 6-layer file, right? I don't know which way I have to move up. There. So now the thing what it didn't take into account. Thank you. Hello, hello. Nice of you to join. So yeah, what happened is that it engraved this entire thing, and then it engraved this one, which is really cool, but it covers up kind of my entire engraving here. So this is work for nothing. So now I will do something later on, possibly not on the stream still, because that will cost a bit of time. I'm going to make more of these windows, and I'm going to put 2 within. So let's say we do it, can I show it with this one we can show. So there's going to be 2 within, and then I'm going to put this one, and that way you will create like a shadow play, and you can still see a little bit behind it. That way it will become more useful to keep, because then it becomes like, did you guys ever make, when you were young, those shoe boxes where you had to put different things in different spots so it looks like very 3D? That is kind of what I want to go for with this. And of course, I still want to paint it. I have some really cool glow paints. I think I want to try that. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, because this wood, it takes in a lot of paint, and it will smear out, so I have to be very careful with that. But yeah, so this is what you can see is what happens. So I place this one on here. No, this one. But then you see again, it covers a big part of what already was engraved. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put in more of those simple ones. So it's gonna be like a bit more empty. Because when you see this, it's actually really cool, I think, personally. But then I put this one up front, and it's still really cool, but you see, you can barely see any of the awesome shrooms anymore. So for all the gamers out there, all Timo's work is for nothing here. So, and everybody that knows me knows that Timo is my favorite champion. If anybody is a gamer and plays League, then you know what I'm talking about. For the ones that don't, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that is kind of what happened. So on Thursday, sorry, on Thursday, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna make more of these kind of files, and I'm gonna show you how to clean that up, how to make a mask, because that is what I've been doing here. What is a mask, you're gonna maybe think? A mask is that you have the image, and then you have the overlay of this, for example, and then it cuts out this part from here, so that image is only that, so it's not going to engrave everything. So that is what masking does. I will go more in depth on Thursday, so if you are interested in how to clean up your SVGs, also for export, sometimes maybe you want to sell your designs, or yeah, make them nice and tidy for archiving, and then it is very nice to have just a nice and clean file. Not like I have my mess. I know what I did, so it's fine, but possibly in 1 month I won't. So that is why it's very useful to clean up your SVG files. Now let's go and see what Chatty had to say, because, well, it's Explore today, so we're gonna check out what is all there. Yeah, of course it's Pride Month, like I said, and I think everybody should love how and who they love, and identify as just exactly as they are. So yeah, I'm all pro that, and I'm happy for the people that do that. Hello, Aluk. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So, okay, it says here the LGBTQ. I always stumble over that one. the month, the Pride month starts now. Then there is the Summer Game Fest. Well, of course, a busy evening. Okay, with the little one. Does she not want to sleep again? Hello, Sonia. Nice to have you here. That's really nice. Tuning in from the UK. Oh, he's sleeping and you're still busy. Wow. So yeah, let's crack on with it. The Summer Game Fest is there. Of course, I'm a gamer myself, so that one interested me quite a bit. Maybe we can do something with that. Um, Today is the Global Day of Parents. Yippee! World Milk Day. Yes, I don't know if that it says a national day, so I think that must be in the USA. World Reef Awareness Day, Orthodox Pentecost Monday, Dinosaur Day, Flip a Coin Day, Go Barefoot Day. Actually, Go Barefoot Day. There is here in Denmark. There should be like a park, a barefoot park, where you can just walk barefoot and have like all different textures. You get the milkers ready. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're silly. Um, but yeah, that I think that might actually be very nice. I would definitely want to try that someday. The National Pen Pal Day. Now that I think that is like ancient because who writes these days? Okay, have you ever tried one? The barefoot parks. I think it must be really nice to do. I think it must be funny feeling all different things on your feet. Oh, I know. And all the way back. There we go. It's quite muddy. Did you go? Did you go in the rain season? Or better than in the winter? Must be very cold. Cold feet. Um, Let me see. What else was there? Um, the pen pal day. Yeah, I think that's really an ancient thing because nobody is doing that anymore. Why not have my? Yeah, I have. I will make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it better. Okay, but that must be funny though. If you ever come to Denmark, we go together, okay? um, National Olive Day and National Nail Polish Day. Well, I never get to polish my nails. It will last 1 hour and then it's gone. I'm not a princess. Let me see. On Tuesday, Italy's National Day, the Republic Day. Okay. We have the National Leave the Office Early Day. I love the idea of that. Yeah, I'm I'm not a princess. Stop it. Um, National Rocky Road Day. Chocolate marshmallow ice cream, dessert ideas, and cozy food crafting. Okay, that sounds like a day for me. National Rotisserie Chicken Day. I have no idea what it is. This one I find actually funny. Do you guys remember those old hippie buses? Maybe we should do something with that just for the fun of it. Let's meanwhile, because the AI needs to think always a little bit. I think it's adjusted to me. Okay, let's start a new one and let's go play around. Rotisserie chicken is lovely and juicy if cooked properly. I have no idea. I would really love to try it someday. Okay, AI make. Create me a design of an old Volkswagen hippie van. Volkswagen. Wow. That was too Dutch of me. Create me design of an hippie van. With a hippie person in front of it. Photo bombing the camera with a peace gesture. And it's photo with PH, photo bombing. When you see a chicken rotating whilst it's cooking, that is rotisserie chicken. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Still learning on that on my age, huh? Let me see. On Wednesday, World Bicycle Day. Now that is something I think is very Dutch. Oh, it's actually says here Dutch and Danish bike life. So the funny thing, in Denmark, I noticed that there's barely any bicycle roads. In Holland, you practically have them anywhere, everywhere. Everywhere where there's a road, there's also a special road for bicycles or bicyclists. But in Copenhagen, there it is crazy with bicycles, and they also do have like a special bridge for bicycles, and it's really really funny. But yeah, I think that that's kind of cool. Global Running Day. I'm not really good at running. World Cider Day. I know someone that loves cider. That's gonna be your day. World Club Food Day. Okay. I don't know what a club food is, but it doesn't sound comfortable. Funny extras, National Repeat Day, Egg Day, Chimborazo Day, Chocolate Macaron Day, Love Conquers All Day. Yes. Then we have on Thursday, not really much, except for religious things. Corpus Christi and Gadir Kum or Eid al Gadir. I hope I pronounced it right. If not, I'm very sorry. Friday, we have World Environment Day. Of course, also very important. In 2026, it's going to be hosted actually by Azerbaijan in Baku. And it's about climate change mostly this year. I think that's very important. I see so often, and it frustrates me a bit as well, just perfectly fine things being thrown out. With my own company, so I actually try to reuse a lot of materials. I also like to make a lot of secondhand things into giving them new life. I think because there is so much out there that doesn't need to be thrown out just because someone doesn't like it anymore. That doesn't mean that it can't have a useful life. I think we should be grateful for the stuff that we have because we're a little bit too easy on stuff, just chucking them. But that's my opinion, which is very personal opinion, of course. Then we have the Denmark Constitution Day, or in Danish, the Grundlov Day. I can't pronounce it in Danish properly, but I tried with all the love that I have. Summer Game Fest live, the big gaming event on June of the 5th. Trailer showcases. Sounds like a lot of fun. Then we have on Saturday the National Day of Sweden. That's for all my Swedish friends. Then we have the D-Day anniversary. Well, that is a very serious day. We have a Russian language day, and we have World Pest Day. Now, I will tell you something, right? That is also, I can make something about that. Oh, this one actually turned out nice. Today I was in the garden and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some gardening and take the weeds away. And I was using like the ground trimmer next to the shed, and there was like 100 little spiders. I still can feel it itch. It's like I instantly I just stepped back like, sorry guys. I don't know what it is. I don't mind any creatures, but spiders, I don't know. I need a bug catcher. I really like that design, but it is very intricate. I love this design, but can you make it less intricate so it's easier to engrave on wood or metal? Okay, so we let that one go. So yeah, maybe we can make something like, because I won't kill spiders. I'm not a killer. I don't like to kill things just because I don't enjoy them being around. This morning there was also a spider attached to the door of my car, and I was just very carefully taking his web away. And funny thing, I felt guilty. I actually just felt guilty for ruining his little net that he just carefully made. But yeah, well, I had to go to work, so yeah, sorry. But yeah, maybe I should make a sign to keep them out. Maybe they will respect it. Let me see. Sunday, World Food Safety Day, and National Cancer Survivors Day. I find that a very important day as well. I sadly have a lot of experience in my near circle with people that are fighting cancer or have fought cancer, and I think it is on in the order of the day. There's many people dealing with it, and it is really impactful. So yeah, I think it's a good day to stand still with. World Caring Day. Well, I'm all pro caring. I think people should be nicer. Just that. I think the world is not so nice these days. Everybody's a bit cold and self-centered, and I would love it if everybody would just reach out to one another a bit more and yeah, be a bit more kind. But well, that's also the entire backbone of the company. So you reap what you sow. That is the big thought behind it. Now, last ones, because I keep talking. National VCR Day. I love that one because, you know, those old VHS tapes. I don't know if any of you still have them at home. If you guys that are watching are old enough, yeah, I think that's really, yeah, good nostalgia. So yeah, with that said, let's see what we have here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Give it to the canvas. Give it to me, baby. I think this one is very, very nice. So now I'm gonna actually right away show you guys about the mask that I talked about, because that is a very useful thing to know how it works. So I'm just gonna choose an element and I pick a circle, and now you see it made a vector. This is a vector. You can see when you hover over it, then it turns a different color. If I hover over this, then only the outline changes color, not this here. So in that way you can see this is a bitmap and this is a vector. So I don't know, what are we gonna make it on? Shall we put it on a cork coaster or shall we put it on wood? I need to have a cool text with it. Let me first edit this, because we're gonna take away all the extra white. We don't need that. There. That's very simple. And then we can also crop it so it is tight to the edges. That's always just good to start with, because if you're gonna need to line it up, you don't want it to line up with the white space. You want it to line up to where your image actually is. And I think we're just gonna take a piece of wood. Are we gonna go with the circle? Yeah, we're gonna go with the circle. So how big is this? Oh, I'm throwing around all the stuff. So this one is 8 centimeters, so that's 80 millimeters. So we're gonna make this 80. And we're gonna make this one also 80. Now this one, you see that because it's a circle. Yeah, it's a hippie picture. Do you like it? I thought it would be cool. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this this here. The kind of want to. Okay, so when you have selected how you want to have them, you select them both and you say mask. Now that's easy, right? And then you see that this part becomes grayed out a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to be painting that. Maybe. So now it is the correct size. I'm actually going to make an extra circle of this. I'm going to make it 80 again. And I do that with a reason, not because I want to engrave this or anything, but I want to use it for lining out. So I noticed that often when you make like even a tiny, you're a tiny bit off when you use the circle tool for the processing area, it can suddenly line out anywhere else, and that's not what we want. So that is why I like to do it with the polygon tool. So I'm gonna show this to you guys. Let me get us to the machine. Dun, dun, dun. There. Let's wake her up. There we go. So we're gonna, you see that I still have some work in there that I wasn't finished with, or that I was finished with. So we're gonna take out all the leftover wood because we do not want to have any debris in there, because that is for the fire safety. Never have debris in it. Keep it clean and always stay with it. It's very important that you follow those simple rules, because you don't want your machine or your house with it to burn down. I would call that very inconvenient. So let us quickly check for any debris that we might have here. I have some wipes. My wipes, they always go around my entire desk. There we go. So this way we are sure that there's no debris left. So we keep it tidy and safe. And then we put it back. See, I still have a little bit of dust here and there. Just quickly taking that away. There. Nice and tidy. So, where is it? The circle. Just gonna put the circle here. And I try to put it a bit tight so it will not be moving. So first I put the crosshair. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, you can be when I do this, right? So when the crosshair is there, above this, then we're gonna press the auto measure, and then you will see it will pop down. And it will reset in the corner. Don't know if you guys could see that, but there's like a little piece here in the corner, and then it resets on that. And then it knows how much the distance is for that. So what we're now going to do is we're going to put the processing area, and we choose polygon. So it's very tempting to say circle, but I would suggest go with the polygon to make it very sure that you're right. It's a little bit more work. You will see why. So you're gonna take the laser head, and you're just gonna take many different points where the edge of the crosshair touches the edge of the wood. And the more dots you make, the more accurate you're gonna be. And you will see that it will look a little bit clunky. You probably can already see it. I'm not watching my screen right now, but you will probably see that there is like edges off and whatnot. But that is all fine. That is why we have the little helping line. Are we round yet? About to be, right? So now I close my machine, because that is what we needed for there. So one of the reasons why I do not enjoy engraving on something round is because it's very easy to be off. Thank you. Yeah, you will get used to it, really. So here I say end marking, and you see now this is a nice and clunky circle, right? And that is why we have that circle, because we can line it up as good as we can with that. So when most of them touch the circle, you know that you're right. So I can see here, here, here it touches. So you see that there's many of these that actually touch. Maybe I think this should be fine. So if you would only have 3, right, it would take this one, and this one, for example. But if it would take this one, and this one, you would have a way smaller circle. So that is why I prefer to do it this way. Now this should be good. In best case scenario, this would be popping off a tiny bit, and then that's also fine. So now we're going to choose what we want. It's on the base plate, so that is already set correctly. I will click it anyway so you guys can see what else is there. You have a base plate, the rotary attachment with the roller. You have the rotary attachment with the chuck. That is like a little claw. You can do it on curved material, so you can set how it curves. Then there's a conveyor feeder. I do not have that, sadly. And there's screen preparation. That is also really awesome if you want to make your own t-shirts or such. Then you can make like an overlay, and you can then paint it on through that. I don't have it, but I would really love to do that at some point. It's at least a possibility. So base plate it is. Material, we're gonna go with the 3mm basswood plywood. Here you can see there's a lot of materials in this list, and many of them have all presets in there, which is really great. So for the engrave, you can see here the result image is like so. Now I have my own, but I need to find where it is. Here we go. So I have my own little test ones for these, and I think it's this one. Yeah, I have 2. Like this one. I first started like this way. Yep. It's a little bit small for you guys, right? Let me show you bigger. So these you can make yourself with the specific material that you are working with. So I have like these wooden ones, and this is one of those. You can see it's 3mm only. And here you can see this is my first broad test. You can see here it's way too much power when it's only 10 speed. Already at 20 power, it already cuts through. So that's when you go really slow, it just starts cutting. So, and the faster you go and the less power you have, well, then it does just nothing. So here you're gonna see, okay, in which area was the best. Then I wanted to know exactly which one I like most, and I think I eventually went for this or this. It's still pretty deep, and here I have some other settings also on the same one. And I believe that this happens often when the air assist is blowing too hard. then you get like a little ways of a burn marks. So I think I'm gonna go, because I thought I actually had more of them, because I have tested this more than once. Oh, here it is. So here is another one that I made, and on this one we can see actually a really nice result. So I went with 95 by 35 because this one actually gives a very clear result. Don't know if you guys can see it properly, but I think this one has the prettiest result. You can see that when I put it sideways, you can see, maybe it's a bit difficult to show on the camera, but there's a lot of depth in here. Like, this is really properly deep. So this one it's gonna be. It also doesn't have any burn marks around it, so 95 speed by 35. So 35 power, bloops, and 95 speed. That is what I found working on my specific wood best. So from there on we can just say process, and you see there's nothing else, there's only this image. So the other part we turned off as it has to be. It will take 7 minutes and 53 seconds. So let's just press start. I will show you guys the machine so you guys can see what is happening. I press the button now on the front. And there you can see it is starting to engrave. Possibly I can zoom it a bit. I have a little bit of troubles with my cam, so sorry for the flickering. There you go. You can already see the bus. Shall we place a text on the back side? Now we're gonna go for the main thing also. I will show you guys in a second. Because I want to make something in honor of my youngest. So I made a design earlier that I wanted to use, and I need to still cut out a little part that I did not like. There. Now that starts to turn out really nice. There's no smoke coming off of it so much, so that is also really good. It's not going too deep. I will show you guys meanwhile what I'm doing. So here I made a design of proud mom, my child is my pride, celebrating love every day. Yeah, as a mom, I'm just very proud of my kid. No matter how your child identifies or who they love, I think they deserve to be loved just exactly how they are. At least that goes for me. The only thing that matters for me is the happiness of my kid. So there'll always be your little ones, right? So let's make this one. What shall we put it on? Shall we make it into a pretty glass? I think it's nice to put it on glass. So what shall I do? I'm gonna just trace it because it's they say that it's easy enough. There's not too many little things. So we still have like these. So let's see if I put it up. That's too far. No, that is not making it better. Putting it down. No, that's making it worse. Denoising down. There we go. Now it has little bits here. Put the fuzziness a little bit down, and now you see that it starts to line up much better with the rest. We want it to be very smooth though, because otherwise you see that it starts to be clunky. Now you see we have now the best of both worlds. So when you have played with that, you can just say save. And when you then drag it away and click on engrave, you can see you will have two very similar ones. Usually the one that is the vector. You can see it here also the difference. This doesn't light up. So this is the... You think I should put it on a coaster? Yeah, I can also do that. Shall I put it on a cork? Cork is also very nice. Did I have actually a test coaster? Yeah, I do. I have a test coaster. You guys want to see it? Yeah, will definitely be big enough. So there you guys can see. I think it's big enough if you see my hand. Yeah. I got stuff. So yeah, when we go back to the other one, oh, that one is now done. That's also nice. Let's take a quick look at that. Hello, puppy. Can I please pass you by? Yeah, hello. She's the queen of in the way. I thought I was that. So let's open this up. And that is actually perfectly lined up. So I'm not gonna move this, trying to. I want to have my holders stay the way they are so I can line it up easier again. Maybe I should refocus it. That helps. Yeah, that became pretty nice. The light is a little bit too bright for that. So for this one, I want to make a funny text on the back side. Can we do that with Adam? Adam, because I saw some really cool stuff there. Thank you. I also think it looks pretty nice. I will show it on the where is it? There. Oh, I should have the different one there, so you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is designs. Creative tools. We want to go with the creative tools. I think I saw something very cool with some like this. I don't have an image. Well, I do. Or can I extract that? Hippie love. So now I want to go here. Upload. Download. No. Where did I put it now? Let me see where I put it. Oh, it is there. Oh, I can't do that. Yeah, and I don't think I can do that like here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that differently. Let's find a different one. Style. Generator. Name gift. Oh, we have so many different things here. Every time I open it, there's new stuff. It's like, oh wow, what can I do with that? So let's try the name gift one. I haven't tried all of them. No, I decided differently. Oh wait, maybe this? I don't want to put in any pictures. Your name studio. Make love not 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 or yes, that is yeah, but it is true. So what Greyborn says there, right? This is actually true. Is like I love this, and I get lost. I my brain is just like ooh and that and ooh oh I can make this, and then I forget actually what I was doing. And yeah, then the day is over, and yeah. So the studio name sign, bedroom sign. Lock a door sign. Welcome door sign. Can we change what this? Squirrel, squirrel. Yeah. Can I make like peace? Yeah. Okay, this is cool. So can I take this out? Confirm. Okay, this and okay, I can't take that away. Okay, I can take this away. This is good. Oh, can I add? Oh yeah, text. Of course, duh. So let's go with a pretty one here. Make love. Can I make that in a... Oh, okay. And this one, I want the font permanent marker, not for. Okay, and then we're gonna go with the elements and we say piece. Oh, now I select everything. So this one can be bigger. Can I say where it has to go? Let me readjust this. Does it now go on top? Not sure if it goes on top. And then this one small. I want to turn it like so. Or do I need to make this smaller maybe? Oh. How should I make this? That looks a bit messy, right? I kind of want to make the make love a bit bigger. Okay, just gonna export this, see what happens. Open a studio. Okay, so this delivers it in separate groups. So that's actually good. So what we do, what is this? Okay, so we're gonna cheese this a little bit, right? So I'm gonna put this one back in. Okay. That was not as easy as I thought. I thought I can just plop it in, but it was kind of tight. So I'm just gonna remove this one and I'm gonna, okay, so we're gonna ungroup. Now we may move this separately. No, ungroup. Can I now make this? Yeah. So this we're just gonna delete. I don't want that. And I'm just gonna we're gonna ungroup this as well. Edit compound. Oh wait, this is okay, never mind. This one we don't need. And this one we don't need. Come here. This one, oh, I've removed now my ring. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted. So I'm removing those lines around because I don't want those. And then we're gonna make this one big. Lining them up with the circle there. Then we're gonna put that one and we're gonna go again with 35 and what do we say, 97, 95, but I want to make it slightly less, so I'm gonna go with 75. No, that's wrong. I need to be faster, not slower, otherwise it goes darker. So I'm gonna go with 135. So that one should be getting a bit lighter. Let's send it to the back. Then this one, put it straight over here, lining it up there. Can I reflect that? No, I want it on this side. Make it bigger on the edge so it will fall off. It will engrave a little bit the side of it, but that's okay. That's the idea. Still a bit higher so you can see the fingers better in case it doesn't engrave so much lighter. I'm gonna do this with my arrow keys. There. And these should all, because this is not a setting I want, you can do here on the one-click settings, you can see what it does, and here it shows this. I don't like that. So I want to go with what we had. So 35 by 95. This one the same. You can also just select this here. You don't have to use those slide bars. This one we turn off. And now you see this is engrave and this is engrave. Oh, this one is not still the same. Oh yeah, that was correct. Let's actually do it 150. I just want to make sure that it's really a lot lighter. Okay, let's say start. And I'm gonna start that one and then we're gonna prepare the one on the cork coaster. Do I still have cork coasters? Let me see. A whole pack I have. So, I really thought that my dog was behind me. Getting paranoia. Okay, so we have a new coaster here. Fresh from the package. And we're gonna minimize the screen. And now we're gonna work on this one. So the size of my coaster is 95. Did I say it correct? Yep, I said it right, 95. So this can be 95 and it is a circle. Oh, it is actually not a full circle. Hey, that is cheeky. So it is slightly an oval. So let's fix that. Let's say 95. There. Otherwise, we would be tricked and then it would run off. Slightly deceitful, but it's alright. So we can remove this one now. I don't know what that wants to line up with. The side of the middle of the screen. Yeah. Let me see how the machine is doing, eh? Oh, there it goes. That's pretty nice. It's indeed a little bit lighter than the other parts, so I think that is good. It's still a little bit darker. That's because than when you would have done this with a bitmap. That's because the way that it places the lines is different with a vector than with a bitmap. So let's meanwhile work on this. My child is my pride, and we're gonna go with the material, and here in the top you can search. I'm just gonna search for cork. Where is cork? That was cork, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Round cork coasters. There we go. Now we have our own settings. So shall we make it a bit deep? Yeah, I'm gonna make it actually deep, and then I'm gonna fill in those. Hello, welcome to join us, David. So what I will do is I'm gonna go with the deepest one. Don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit, but this one goes actually quite deep. Um, so the flag part of this, I want to make. I think I'm gonna fill in with like acryl or something. Yeah, and then I think I will actually, what I also wanted to do with Greyborn's coaster that I still have, is I'm gonna pour it in epoxy eventually. So, yeah. How are you doing, David? So nice of you to join us. We're making some fun stuff. It's soon old Volkswagen van day. So we're making a hippie with a hippie van because that's funny, and it's Pride Month, so we're making some stuff for the Pride Month. As I have myself a child that falls under this community, so for me it's extra special, as it makes me being a proud mom. You see, this one really goes a lot deeper. It's kind of interesting to see. So this is like the difference between when you use a vector or a bitmap. The vector is usually a lot stronger already because of the way it places the lines. Let us see the entire machine up close. I think it turns out really nice. It's exactly kind of how I imagined it to be. And I think I have it still pretty fine centered, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, everything's turning out exactly how I wanted it, which is very unique, right? So when we have done that, I'm gonna make the one on the cork coaster, and we're gonna have to do the measuring out again so it lines up properly. And that one is done. Nice. Yippee! Shall I show it to you guys? Let me see. There we go. I think that came out pretty nice. You see here, it really gotten very deep. You can see how deep this has gotten. If you compare that, this is the same settings on a bitmap. So this one is a lot less strong, a lot less deep. I think that became pretty cool. That's nice, right? I'm also very happy. I think this is pretty cool. Yippee! So let's crack on with the other coaster, the cork one, because that one is special to me. Let me. We're gonna put the coaster in, and now we're gonna have to do all the measurement stuffies again. So first we're gonna put this one in. Gonna need to have a full circle, and this one actually has a circular design around it, which is kind of meh, because you will see very easily if you are like a millimeter off, which is very easy to be off when you are working on something circular. The S1 sadly doesn't have a camera. There is a way to do it, but I honestly did not have had the time to play around with that. Okay, so it's in. And did I now put it above it? I can't see it. Well, it is above it. It's not exactly above it, but decently. So let's first drop the needle. Oh. So there you saw the resetting of the needle, and now we're gonna do the polygon again, so we know for sure that this is really accurate. So we're gonna go to the machine, and then we're gonna move the laser head around with the edge of the crosshair, and we're gonna choose all the spots. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, now it is actually really silent now that the music is off. You can instantly notice that, huh? It's very funny because I always forget to put it on. But when it has been on and it's off, then I'm... oh, no. Then you guys are going to have to listen to my voice. Now, there's no fun in that, is it? Phew. Oh, wow. I'm a lot rounder than I thought I would be. I'm extra proud mom now. Look at that. So I think I'm gonna cheese this. So I have this design with the circle around, right? And I can see that most of the dots here are actually nicely on it, but still I will see a millimeter that is off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say edit compound, and I can click the outline, this one, and I delete it. Then it goes inwards. Then I click this outline and click delete, and then that one goes away. So now there is no more outline, and it is a lot harder to see when it's off if I lined it up properly. That is. So now we're gonna see, what did I say? 20 by 150, because we wanted it decently deep. So that's a lot more than this one says. I'm gonna trust in the process. And let's press the button. Do you guys want to see that in large? Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to take a closer look to see that everything goes well, because I engraved pretty deep. That's so satisfying to watch, right? Anyone up for new music? Or do you enjoy the silence? I'll put this one in. So the last few minutes of the stream. I love how sharp that looks. Maybe I should make my scene for this month in Pride style. Would that be nice to have some Pride flavors on there? So meanwhile, play around with the design for the tarantula. make me, I'm gonna say please. I don't like to be rude. Please make me a sign that tells spiders to get out. They are not welcome. And have to live on their own part. Nah, that's too much. Funny, humor, silly. Actually, while we're waiting, I'm gonna make the I'm gonna try the fast one, and I'm gonna try the other one, the more expensive one. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, that's really nice, but I don't have any invites to send right now. Um, that means you pack your bags. Let's put it on. Please make me a different design that tells spiders to get out. Not welcome. Stay away, etc. Okay, now that I find violators will be vacuumed. It's true. I will vacuum them, but I won't. I won't just kill them or something. I put them outside. Usually, I'm nicely catching them with the glass if they're inside. But oh, today was really terrible. There was like 100 spiders on that shelf. Blech. Oh, for anyone that doesn't know yet, the exclusive offer is still on, the 6% one. So take it while you can. Um, and if you want to have a demo, I have it somewhere. I will have to change my scene. But there's a QR code, and otherwise you can just go on the xTool website and then look for the squad, and then you can find me in Denmark. In case you would like to have a demo, real life or online, we can make that happen. Demos are for free. I will get a commission for it for my time. So it's not that I'm doing it for free, but for you as the customer, you can make glad use of this offer. So I think xTool is always very generous. Oh, this is really awesome. I like this. I need to have this in my life. Bum. I find this really, really funny. I have to say chapeau for the quality of this one. That actually made it really nice. And Nunu, the vacuum cleaner, is there. This is not Nunu, this is Boo Boo. Yeah, this one is definitely gonna be made. Let's see which day we're gonna do it. Maybe on Thursday. I can use this somehow. Thursday we're gonna be cleaning up those SVGs. I have a whole big load of them that needs cleaning up, and so I can export them and put them on sale or anything. So let's quickly grab it, and I'm gonna show you the design, how it turned out. Let me see that I can put that on closer. There. I really need to fix also my scene. I used to have a scene that only had my crafting, so my close-up cam, but hey, I think I deleted it last week by accident. Now this is for my youngest, that he may forever know that I'm a very proud mom. So, and it's on the internet, so that will never disappear. That's pretty cool, right? Shall we put them at the... where is it? Let me put that on there. We're gonna put it on the spinning wheel. There we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna make it big so you can see it up close. Okay, I need to line it up. Okay. Let's see. That's better. There you go. How do you guys like that? Well, this is about to be the end of the stream. So if you guys would like to leave a reaction, how you like it, please drop it in the comments or write me. You can see there, somewhere there, you see all my social links. You can find it on that link. So you can always write me. If you like, you can join my Discord, so you can directly have a way to talk to me. And other than that, I would love to say thank you so much for watching today. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will see you on